Hey everybody, it's Robin Scherzer with Robin Stampin' Hood. Welcome to Maker Thursday and welcome to the Hood. Sorry, we're running a little behind here. My phone was giving me some fits, but I think I have it all figured out. As you can hear, my voice is still a little raspy, and I'll be drinking water as we go along. I'm going to try to be fast, but yeah. I still have a little bit of a cough, so forgive me for coughing. I'm going to take a drink, and we'll wait for some people to join us. I bet that sounded really good, you guys hearing me drink my water down. Okay. Hi, it's Thursday. I have a little bit of a cold, as you can hear. We're getting ready to leave for Notre Dame tomorrow to watch Sage skate in the Intercollegiate Nationals for U.S. figure skating. I'm super excited for her. So proud of her. She's come a really long way. So excited for that. So as we're waiting for people to join us, I just wanted to have some reminders first. My paper sale, you guys, it's still going on, but it ends in 2 days. So please make sure you go out there, excuse me, and place your order. So if you buy 5 packs of cardstock, you get a 6 for free. And I'm doing that because May 6th, our cardstock is going to go up. Right now it's $11.50 a pack, and it's going to go up to $14 a pack. So I want to help you get yourself supplied because, of course, once the catalog comes out, you don't want to buy the boring stuff, the cardstock, right? You're going to buy the fun stamp sets and the tools and the punches and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to remind you that ends in 2 days. So please make sure you take advantage of that. I would love for you to take advantage of that. That helps me too with my sales. I'd love to give you a free pack. So make sure you go out there and do that. And the hostess code that you want to use is this 3MMVZ39B. And that will expire on April 12th. So this is going to be the last time that we see hostess codes, you guys. So please make sure you go out there and you're going to set up an account if you don't already have one through Stampin' Up. And you're going to opt in to get the rewards. So so once you guys switch over, so my understanding is like the 14th of March is kind of be like, or April, I'm sorry, yes, April is kind of going to be like a dead zone kind of thing. Like people won't really get to order. It's going to just kind of be, you don't want to do anything on that day is what I'm saying. And then April 15th is when the new rewards start. So if you go out there to place an order, you want to opt in that you're going to get rewards and it will collect for you. And as you place those orders, you'll get to kind of like Kohl's Bucks, but you don't have to use them 2 weeks later. You know how Kohl's Cash always does that? They say, oh, you bought all this and you have to go back in like 2 weeks and buy more. Well, with Stampin' Up, you have a year to use those. So that's nice. So you can gather them up as the year goes along and then, buy a big ticket item, whether it's a thing of blocks or an embossing machine, whatever. You can buy whatever you want, or you can use it throughout the year. Like if you're like, oh, I want to get that and I have some points saved up, you can do that too. Okay, so just some things to remember. Again, I apologize for my coughing. So, annual catalog kickoff, you guys, please make sure you go out there and RSVP. I have 2 of them out there. One is for the 10th and one is for 10 a.m. and one is for 2 p.m. I'm almost filled with the 10 a.m., but I have lots of room still at 2 p.m. So please go out there and RSVP so I know you're coming. And either this weekend or the beginning of next week, I will send out an email on what is required to attend. I'm going to be collecting food for Elkhorn's food bank. Not the Walworth County one, but the actual Elkhorn, in Elkhorn, their food bank. So I'll send out a list of things that you do there. So again, I have 2 events out there at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Please only RSVP if you're sure you're going to come, so you don't take somebody's spot that wanted to come and then you don't come. It is for adults only, and we're going to be doing Family Feud Stampin' Up style. Fast Eddie is going to be our host, and we're going to have some fun. You'll get to earn some new product if you're picked to be on the Family Feud. Also keep in mind, I have some other classes coming up after that. On May 10th, I have a prayer journal class coming up, which is going to be awesome. It's a great Mother's Day gift, birthday gift, whatever, for that special person. You can make 2 if you want, one for you and one for somebody else. And then I wanted to tell you right now, too, about the In Color Club. Again, these colors on my printer, don't look at those. They don't do justice to what the colors are. I think I have, let me see, let me grab. I think I have what they are over here. So this is Darling Duckling. Doesn't really look like that, right? There's Strawberry Slush. Does not look like that. There's Timid Tiger. No way does it look like that. Looks like Poppy Parade to me. There's Cloud Cover. And then there's Secret Sea. So these are the, I was going to say, I know we have 5. There it is, the Darling Duckling. So those are the 5 new In Colors. So if you want to join the In Color Club, that starts the last Tuesday of May. And you just need to get me your monthly fee by the 1st of every month. And that's $60. And you'll receive the ink pad, cardstock, a whole pack, 24 sheets, the designer series paper, blends, ribbon, and the pearls that go with the In Colors. And you'll come and you'll make 3 cards from the stuff that you just got. If you cannot come, if you're not local to me, that is fine too. I do distance as well, and I'll send you a video with all the measurements, and you just make it on your own then. So lots of fun. So if you like those In Colors, definitely think about that. All right, let's get started, shall we? Yes, yes. Shout out if you are out there. Let me know that I'm just not down in my studio talking to myself. So I wasn't here Monday because I couldn't talk, and you can still hear that. I had shown you the last time, though, this new paper that's coming out. Look at the fun scenes that are in it. And I wanted to show you what's it called, Beautiful Gallery. So there's a lot, and I think I showed you this. This is like probably, this paper is like my favorite. And I think I just might frame it. I talked about framing it and hanging it in my bathroom. I might just do that. So these are just some of the papers, but there's also like these roses. I did a swap with my team with those. There's lots of pretty paper in here. So I wanted to bring you back to just the paper because I love the paper. And I think sometimes we think we should only use little pieces of it. So I wanted to show you what I made from the one, and then we're going to make something else. So this was one of the scenes, and I felt like it was almost a sympathy. Like it was very muted, very, I don't even know how to describe it, but I took the stamp set, what's it called? Quiet Reflection. That was Sarah Schuler's $1 million stamp set. And I stamped this, and I'm using these great new dies. Have you guys seen these? I know I've shown them before. They're called Textured Notes. And you can see each of them has a little bit of a different type texture. So I did this little set right here. And then did this saying on there, and then there's the inside. So that was one of the cards I came up with. You know, I usually like the glitter and bling, but I felt because it was a sympathy card, just a simple ribbon was the way to go. So there's that. So this was the other sheet that I really thought was fun, was this house sheet. So I'm going to do something very similar. But I thought it could be, like I grabbed this and thought, oh, we could do From Our House to Yours, or, you know, Thanks for the Sweet Gift, or something like that. But I think we're going to do From Our House to Yours. And I did have some, there they are. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp from our house to yours, because I thought with the little house it'd be cute. So you could send this along if you were doing a little gift or cookies or whatever, you know, like a little house gift. So let's grab, I need a block here. I thought I was going to be quick, but I guess I'm not being quick. All right, let me grab my... So let's go ahead. I think I'm going to stamp that in the Mellow Moss. So now this square is from the Stylish Shapes, and that is definitely something you need to have in your arsenal. So you can see that fits there, but I think I'm going to do the mossy, the Mossy Meadow. Again, I apologize for my coughing. I was hoping to be over this, but I obviously am not. So let's go this. Tap, 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 tap. No squish, 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 squish. So we're just gonna, oh, I feel like that's not inked up enough. From our house to yours. Oh, isn't that perfect? Yes. Yes, it is. So I just kind of did the same premise of taking the basic beige, which is one of the coordinating colors in here is this basic beige, which I really do like it. And then it said it was Lost Lagoon. So I thought, well, I'm going to do the same type of thing where I'm just going to do a little smidge of Lost Lagoon around my house scene. So let's go ahead and put that on. See, look at the B-sides. I really do like the B-sides. They give it a nice neutral, but the problem is I like the A-sides too. So let's go ahead, put that down. Okay, and I actually am going to, well, I was going to find my bone folder and fold this down a little bit because it's kind of creeping up on us here. So let's give it a nice burnish. Ooh, I kind of bent it a little bit there. That's okay. And then we can put that down. Yay. I just really like when they do these scenery. Problem is, you know, you can only make one card like this in a scene. But you know, if it's going to be a special card, I think that's okay too. So then I thought we could maybe do, you know, that just kind of off to the side, and then it kind of melds with this. You didn't want white because it would be too much. But let's do the inside of the card too, because I think just that looks almost like a postcard, doesn't it? So we're gonna do, again, we're gonna use the, oops, hello. Just flipping things around here. Excuse me. Put this on top. You know, I kind of felt like, well, I don't really need an inside, but I felt like it was kind of blah when I did that. So even though I'm using basic beige again, even though the card base is basic beige, I wanted to give it a little something extra. See how it just adds that little something? So I wanted to do that. Bear with me here. I'm almost done, I promise. Listen to me, croaky. Croaky, croaky. And then I took scrap that was left, and I'm gonna just put it like that. Give it a little bit more dimension. Okay, off to the side there. Cute, perfect. And then let's put this down. Like I said, I think that will go good, like right there. Yeah, I think so. And then we'll add a little bit, how about some subtle bling? Let's see if we can find some subtle bling. I think we can. Maybe. All right, we do that. Let's look. I think I know exactly which one I want to do. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Sorry. Actually, would that work? You know what? I'm going to use up my little neutral. These are going away. So if you like these sequins, the flat sequins, now's the time to get them because they are on the last chance list. So I'm just gonna use the rest of these up since I don't have many left. They were a good thing to have. One right there. And then we'll do maybe one. Maybe. Oh, how about coming out of the chimney? Look at, there you go. Perfect. And then we'll do another one just off to the side like that. So there you go. So this is that new paper. You're going to find it in the annual catalog. Just love it. What's it called again, Robin? Well, I knew you'd ask that. It's called Beautiful Gallery. And there's just lots of really fun picture postcards like I think they are, and just B-sides that you can use for other things. So really pretty, really simple, and I'm a little crooked. Oh boy. I think that comes with my cold, but you get it. So that's it. All right, you guys, thanks for stopping by, for putting up with my voice. Don't forget my paper sale, buy 5, I'll give you a 6 for free. That ends in 2 days, so make sure you place those orders using this hostess code. And I will then reimburse you next Wednesday for that 6-piece of, that 6-pack of paper that you've gotten, because you're going to have it all sent to yourself. So there you go, you guys. That's it. Thanks again for stopping by. I'm headed to see Sage at the National Figure Skating at Notre Dame, and we're going to cheer her on, and I'll let you know how she does. All right, you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Happy stamping.